They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution.
And so in the game for the Suns, Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Novak in at the power forward position. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings.
All right, brothers and sisters.
There's 1:59 left in the first. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Dunn. Booker out there with Green. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Novak in at the 4 spot. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff is home.
Now Booker against Brooklyn. He was really on his game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like you know.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein.
Here's Booker coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. And so in the game for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Green. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's no.
It's not a lie drill. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me acting like a pocket holding 50.
1:16 left in the first. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Jalen Green, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And here are the Suns now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside Booker. Back to Green. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
MP, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porter against Booker. Pass to Green to stop the drought. Green missing again. Here's Alston. Good. Nice job down low. Alston's got 28.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior off. Takes great determination and discipline.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Anthony Black is out there with Jarris Walker. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's MP. And it's Puffkin in at the 2. That's the group for the goal. Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Green. The Warriors pull it in, and the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well,
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They've got MP.
Yeah. Let me see what type of vibe we got. Yeah.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
I went glacier, just because we were patient. Put it in Bottega, she know I got paper. Don't go big on none of my, we all look major. We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Rolls Royce got stars, black boy I got bars. Tattoo on my arm, with a bad, no prom. Made bag of machine, cat this jack I go fiend. Scaleless a beam, birds singing like bees. Out of here I went to Mars, I ain't come without my dogs. Rocket power through the atmosphere, I ain't giving up, that's law. Low key, I ain't even tryna put her on the blog. I don't give a how rich it gets, still watching for applause. When I'm still in a cocoon, I'm tryna go beast mode like I'm from the zoo. Promise to tell the truth when I'm in the booth. I tell the truth.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah.
No, I can't help it, I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you take it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, no, I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got David.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right.
It's not a high drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. It's a real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime, she don't see me acting like that.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
On the floor for Phoenix, Jalen Green is out there with Mitchell. Then there's
This is a 5-star world premiere. Tell me over the headphone. The biggest for real, man. No facade. Yeah. 5-star minute. Going crazy. Just a year.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Mitchell is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Gary Trent.
Time to turn the heat up like it's Bali. Throwing all these bands while we in. Horseman
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And so in the game for the Suns, Jalen Green is out there with Mitchell. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, three main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defenses one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. It really was.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women.
RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days: deflections. Why do you think that's so important? Oh my goodness, the slam!
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Trent outside. Right wing. Here's Vucevic. Allen defending. Shot clock at 5. And here's Trent outside. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's Black. And the Warriors, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And that one was all about offensive execution.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Mitchell passes to Trent to stop the run.
We've got Jared Allen. Jarris Walker out there with Anthony Black. Then it's MP, and it's Bufkin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance. Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Over to the left wing, launches it, drills it from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Booker, 37 points his last time out. Here's Green, pass to Booker, back to Green. From behind the arc. He can't get it to go.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 42 in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Can they get it? Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Kispert's checked in for Black. And here's Kispert from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Steps back. Walker with a steal. To the paint. Dunn with a steal. Green in the post. Covered by MP.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
$16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here.
Here's Dunn, still scoreless. They've got Corey Kispert, Walker out there with MP, and it's Bufkin in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Jalen Green is out.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
On the court for the Suns, Jalen Green.
I need you all on the floor. Shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
We've got Jarris Walker, Corey Kispert out there with MP, and it's Bofkin in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another.
Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I'm feeling.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
On the court for the Suns, Devin Booker out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Novak in at the power forward position.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Booker. Following the score by Golden State. Trent kicks to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Trent can't hit.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Richard is a Phoenix native. Who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
One shot.
Here's Booker. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow. Trying to end the drought. Trent can't hit.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And it's Kispert in the corner. From downtown. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. Out to the right wing. Dunn, wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Drains the three-pointer.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Trent, still without a basket. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Trent outside. Now Booker. He had 37 points last game out. Trent can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Inside. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the middle, here's Novak, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Kicks it out to MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 55.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Novak, the pass to Booker. Trent outside.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
And so in the game for the Suns, Gary Trent is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Novak in at the power forward position. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Stolen. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Trent against MP. Hartenstein with it.
My style's so amazing. I got style.
11 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Booker. Trent outside.
Trent on the wing. A shot to stop the run. .11 seconds left in the half. Booker looking around. Looking to end the run.
Excuse my charisma with a spritzer, swagger down pat. Call my Patricia, young money militia, and I am the commissioner. You don't want to start Weezy because the F is for finisher. So misunderstood, but what's the world without enigma? Synchronized swimmers, got the girl. Never met the but I like I missed her. Life is the and it's her sister. Sleep is the cousin. What a family picture. You know Father Time. We all know Mother Nature. It's all in the family, but I am of no relation. No matter who's buying, I'm a celebration. Black and white diamonds, segregation.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. For the three, good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. Back to the action in just a minute. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Dunn, and then Booker out there with Green. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Novak in at the 4. Booker with it. They set the screen. On the wing, Green. Over Alston. And it's Green missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Porter's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Booker kicks to Green. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Dunn. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
First personal foul.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
The line for 2, MP.
Free throw good, MP.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
So he gets them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Booker against Holmgren. They kick it out to Green. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Golden State moving the ball around. Holmgren finds MP. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Booker draws the double. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Novak. There's Green with the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Phoenix, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. On the wing, Booker, defended by Holmgren. They kick it out to Green. Again, the miss by Green.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Alston, good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Pass to Novak. It's up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel.
actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Booker. Outside, Green. Pass to Novak. Now Hartenstein. And here's Green outside.
Well, MP read the shot attempt like a book, anticipated it, and then able to knock it away.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Green.
SC Trill, man, you already know the deal, huh? Yeah.
Hey, got about 300 on me. That ain't no cat. That's a 300 on me. Got your playing halfback. Why she running from me? John Elway behind the center on me. Squeaky clean, ain't no dirt on me. Hey, coach, you better advise your team or you gon' get your player hurt, homie. My youngins hot boys from the ice, it's like Turk on me. Fix your face. Why when I'm around, you gotta smirk, homie? Stan Pablo. No, I be... Better tie your shoes up, your laces, why you tripping with me? Got some boys that be Ice City till you know that is with me. I'm really from a corner that be rolling like the Carter. Every time your baby mama, she gon' call a kid. Didn't make the NBA, still ended up balling. I told him take it from the top for the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh-wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah. Check ball. I got all the hot sauce, and one, watch how I dribble. Eric Dickerson. Run up the middle. She don't know my real name. I don't be talking on no pillow. From that dope bear, boy, my mama. George Mirror son stacks, lanky, boy, your money. Then I whip your hair like that girl Willow. Little mama thick, watch just like Jello. Oh, she likes fast cars in a Camaro. So took my to Egypt, walking around, they calling me the Pharaoh. I used to sit them down, I had to walking down O'Farrell. Booming at the Motel 6 off Embarcadero. Puppet master, use a puppet stand. Pablo play Chapello. Plus I be pulling strings like a played the cello. She be peeking but ain't speaking, so I yelled out hello. I got 7 blue cars, think my next one gonna be yellow. Boy, I live like Donatello. I told him take it from the top for the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh-wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball. Ain't no fouls in 21, you keep fouling, that's gonna get you down, get your hustle up, and that'll get you back. All these subbing on the gram, where they at? If it's really up, drop your location, where you at? I'm a human highlight, I feel like Dominique. Handcuff your wife, aight? Oh yeah. Use a square player, trust me, I'm good in geometry. I'm a star, boy, yeah, I passed in astronomy, yeah. Like a locomotive. They be hating on the kid, tell me what's your motive. Dope bear, fill the building up, man, with no promotion. We the hottest in the city, that's on. My old school costs more than your new school, true. The bills in my pocket, same color as my cars. They said so-and-so hating on me. Stanley, I said, who? Got no time to entertain it, I'm too busy catching alley-oops. I told them take it from the top for the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh-wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah. Check ball. Stan Pablo.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
We've got Mitchell Robinson MP is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Holmgren in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5. Let's go now to the... Oh, man!
Look out below.
Wow. MP. Nasty.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. They need this. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Fires for 3. No luck on that one.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Now here's Green. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 16 in the second half. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Pass to Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Holmgren against Booker. Now here's Green. 6 to shoot. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Pass to Novak. Outside Booker. Hartenstein with a screen on Holmgren. Booker for...
Trying to get crazy with this, don't you know I'm loco?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch off.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish. Truly putting the defense to shame there. MP with a highlight-worthy moment.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Green. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Dunn. And just miss after miss right now.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev.
No, I can't help it, I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you took it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, no, I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway.
They've got Holmgren, Michael Porter out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Robinson in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost our voices. The house will stay in shade. Look upon you, golden essential sun. We call it our sun, 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 we call it Call the ladies out, they're in there fighting me. 100 jewels on first, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, they're spinning craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother.
Here's Green, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Green is out there with Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's Novak in at the 4. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again?
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who work a 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a grind. Trying to find the time to
1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very
shoes on you might get. Never startle static, I just get it off my chest. Never had to battle with no bulletproof vest. Take a small example, take a did from me. Take all of your money, give it all to charity. Love is what I got, it's within my reach. And the subscribe starts just straight from Long Beach. It all comes back to you, you're bound to get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served. Love's what I got, don't start a riot. You feel it when the dance gets hot.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
MP out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 slot. That's the Warriors 5.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Pajemski. Scoreless thus far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Alan.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Booker, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
This is Booker's role. He is consistent at looking for his own shot.
On the wing, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Porter's got 20 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Porter's got it going outside tonight, hitting 4 of 5, 12 points from three-point land. Dunn finds Green, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good. Holmgren's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Hartenstein passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
And Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Trying his luck from deep. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget.
Yeah. Al, Chris Crack, Casdini. Pull up with the Salvador and the cold kid, man. Soon as bitches stroll in, know the business. When I was young, had goals and ambitions. Somewhere along the road.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Jared Allen out there with Kispert. Then it's MP, and it's Curry in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Oh, MP throws it down!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Green. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Here's Green.
Now here's Booker. Outside, Green. Novak kicks to Green. No good again that time. Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution